Welcome back to Scrapping with Lefty. Here's Lefty.
Welcome back to a new video. Got this 60-inch Sharp television, and this thing is a beast to move around. The screen is cracked on it, and try to get a weight here. I'm like just holding that steady to 80 pound television, and 36 kilos. So rather than bore you with me taking the screws out, I'll get the back off and then we'll come back. Okay, let's see what we got. Pretty nice sized power board down here. Got a nice light driver. Couple nice mid-grade boards. Peripheral board up here. Another light driver up here. So let's see what's behind door number 1 here. I had gotten this TV. Got this television from work, and it's a fairly old set. In the summertime, it was outside underneath a shelter up at the pole, up at our pole that we have. And somewhere along the line of being moved from A to B and then storage, we had outside contractors coming in doing work, and they had to go back here, you know. They could have hit it with something. And broke the screen on it. Usually these ribbons here are gold. I can get it out of there. Here we go. It is, but again, that gold there's Enig, which is just like, it's almost like powder. It's not hard gold. Pretty decent board. Couple ICs on there. Couple, one big beefy heat sink. And while we're up here, let's get this light driver out of the way. Must be a side screw over here. Sorry for my back. Figure them screws, they can just drop down onto the floor. I can come by with my magnet sweeper and pick them up. Nice decent piece of steel. These switches over here. And they contain silver, but it's kind of difficult to get them off all in one piece. Oftentimes, so I don't mess with them. Basically a low-grade board. And these light drivers have some pretty decent copper motors. If you live in an area where they take these as copper motors, my yard don't take them as copper motors. Got some kind of epoxy on here. Keeping this release from coming off. These, all they do is just slide down. Now that would go as a low-grade mid-grade load, should I say, unless you take these things off. Well, it still comes in at that. So, you know, check your prices and talk to your buyers to see what they consider, what they would consider that, before you take those off and turn them in for motor price. Thinking that's a fuse there. Right on the tip of my screwdriver there. Gold plated. Another one here. See if I can't read the yeah, it's a fuse. Has a F, coded F. Now with these, trim that off, gold bends, throw that in with my wire that I'm going to take to the scrap yard. Okay, now we're down here. Grab these boards off, which are fairly nice. Now you follow these, and that tells you where the display connector is going to the screen. Usually these are gold tipped as well. Let's see. See that? And when it comes to, and again, all I do is I just take a razor or something. I just take my side cutters, cut that off, put the rest of this in with my wire. Nice gold cornered ICs. What else other goodies are on here? Not a lot of monolithic capacitors on there. And they're really small, but it adds up. And then we got this here. Now down all the way down on the bottom, it's the same thing that we took off on the top. Wires out of the way. Give that a cut. This has some really nice looking aluminum heat sinks on it. Fairly thick. Screw here somewhere. Look, it's in the middle here. Oh, it was a plastic clip holding it on. That's a pretty decent sized transformer there. Pretty thick wire, even though it's stranded. Yeah, a little bit of copper on this guy here. That's good board. Okay, so I'm not gonna, you know, that's pretty much what I did up on top. Speakers. And then there's the boards that are buried in here. And behind here, real thin ones, and they have this plugged into it, and then they have the other little leads that come out. These that go to the screen. And you've seen me do that before, so I'm not going to do that. But even still, this is it's fairly heavy, still fairly heavy. A lot of steel in this thing. So that's pretty much it on that one. Happy scrapping, stay safe, peace.